Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Chockney and this is Eats Many Cakes, and we're going to be taking a look at the Murkmire Prologue for this video. It does come in two parts, so this first one will be just the Ruthless Competition storyline. Murkmire will be available to purchase for PC and Mac on October the 22nd, and for us Xbox One and PS4 players we will just need to wait till November the 6th. So we have this nice little quest line to keep us going in the meantime. To start this one, you can head straight to your beginner area alliance. So in my example it would be the Ebonheart Pact Davon's Watchway Shrine, or you can click on the Crown Store and there will be a little message in this featured section. Cyrodilic Collections needs you. A leaflet from Cyrodilic Collections requests that you seek out Concordia Mercius for an important mission. Find Concordia to start a quest to help the Historical Society and glimpse what's next in the Elder Scrolls Online's ongoing adventures. So it is free to purchase, which is good because obviously it's a quest. Pop into your inventory, under supplies, and there it is. So we need to use it. Cyrodilic Collections, the foremost society dedicated to the retrieval, restoration, preservation and return of Argonian antiquities to their rightful owners in Murkmire, seeks the best and brightest to join its ranks. I like it. If they're going to restore Eats Many Cakes heritage, we should be along for the ride, so keep reading the leaflet. If you care about history and seek to correct the mistakes of the past, then Cyrodilic Collections wants you. Please look for Concordia Mercius in Focal Guard, Davon's Watch or Daggerfall. Help us beat the competition and preserve Argonian culture. So I should go and talk to Concordia Mercius. And this starts off the Ruthless Competition questline. As I'm with the Ebonheart Pact, this questline takes me to Davon's Watch in Stone Falls to meet Concordia Mercius.
You must be here about the leaflet. I could use the help, as long as you're not afraid of a dastardly scoundrel. Let me start again. I represent Cyrodilic Collections, a society dedicated to retrieving the lost treasures of Argonians.
What kind of help do you need?
Our society consists of me, my sister, and a few associates. We've been preparing an expedition to return the antiquities we recovered to Murkmire, deep in the heart of Black Marsh. Unfortunately, our competition has become aggressive.
The dastardly scoundrel you mentioned?
One and the same. Margus Darius. He's a black marketeer who cares only about profit. He was a member of our society until he stole our research and disappeared. I need you to infiltrate the nearby Outlaw Refuge and figure out what Margus is up to.
What should I look for in the Outlaw Refuge?
Talk to a few more connected rapscallions that conduct business down there. I know a few of them by reputation. Look for Grethaa, an information broker, Urzashi, an Antiquities black marketeer, and Eshundir, a historic treasure smuggler.
Tell me more about Margus Darius.
Margus originally approached us as a friend and benefactor. I honestly thought he wanted to help return the lost Argonian treasures to their rightful owners. He worked with us for a time, but it wasn't long before he revealed his true colors.
And what did he reveal?
Margus wants the antiquities for himself. This competition has taken a violent turn. He has a brutal temper and some skill at spellcasting. Makes me fearful for my associates. Anyway, I think Margus is especially interested in pre-Duskfall relics.
Duskfall?
Duskfall refers to the slow decline of the great Zoxlil civilization. Ages ago, the Argonians built pyramids called Zonmirs, and were much more advanced. Most of our research deals with the more dangerous relics of that period.
Cyrodilic Collections is looking for dangerous relics?
No, not specifically. But even a hammer can be used for good or ill. Margus seeks one of the pre-Duskfall relics, I'm sure of it. I just need to figure out which one before something terrible occurs. With your help, we can avert a disaster.
And what does Cyrodilic Collections do exactly?
We're historic investigators. We research and seek out antiquities stolen from the Argonian homeland. When we find them, we return them to Black Marsh. Well, that's the plan. We have a few more items to collect before we make our first journey.
You plan to return every item you find?
Certainly the most important ones. We do need to raise enough gold to finance our operations, though. We'll hold on to a few items to eventually open a museum in Black Marsh. A place where these cultural treasures can be enjoyed by everyone.
Well, they are relics of my people. Surely they should just go back straight to those people? Why the focus on Argonian antiquities?
My sister Famia became fascinated with Argonian history during our time at the university. When she returned home, her stories intrigued me, and I became interested in the topic as well. I can't wait to join her in Murkmire.
You mentioned an expedition to Murkmire.
As soon as we recover the last of the Argonian antiquities on my list, we'll organize an expedition to that region of Black Marsh. My sister's gone on ahead to set up a base camp and smooth the way with the locals.
So you're really just going to return these items to the Argonians?
We plan to return most items to their rightful owners. We chose Murkmire, since our research suggests the majority of the items on our list originate there. Finding the rightful owners may require additional expeditions in the area, though.
Well, she sounds quite honourable about her intentions, and she has mentioned that they would keep hold of some to maybe fund expeditions and set up a museum. Don't know how Eats Many Cakes would feel about that. If it was like some sort of ancient food, then maybe she would have something to say about it. Why do you need me to infiltrate the nearby Outlaws Refuge?
I may be new to the Argonian Antiquities trade, but Margus and his cronies know me all too well. They'd turn me away or stick a dagger in my back before the door closes behind me. I need someone without any ties to Cyrodilic Collections for this.
And what will you be doing in the meantime?
I have other agents that need to be supervised and coordinated. Marcus has already beaten us to a few choice antiquities. I need to make sure that trend doesn't continue. I also have a few leads of my own to follow up on. I'll see you back here.
Okay then, goodbye. We shall meet again. You may recognize the horse in the bag. She wasn't with them for quite a while, so it looked like they were by themselves. But now we know they're part of the Murkmire storyline for the prequel, or the prologue. So, as mentioned, as I'm in Davon's watch, she's sending me to the Outlaws Refuge here. If you're doing this on your Daggerfall Covenant character, you will be sent to the Daggerfall's Outlaw Refuge area there, and on your Eldmiri Dominion character, the Focal Guard Refuge, that's there as well. And yes, I am riding the Sigic mount that we got for free for completing the Somerset Summerfall. I think it's nice. I prefer the Sigic Guard though. Oh, there he is. We got the wait, have I got two? Or is somebody else coming out with a Sigic Guard? What's happening? Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I can have two. Are they both going to follow me? Is it a glitch? Oh my goodness. Aww. Look at him just sat there all his lonesome. Are you lost? Do you want a home? You want to come live with me? Ah, it's because someone's coming out. Ah, well. Let's go quick before I pinch it. But yeah, the pony pet just looks really big to me. I know it's a pony, but I don't know. I'm quite used to the smaller size ones that they give us. So we now need to gather information about Margus Dirius. Can't see this being an easy task.
1,000 greetings, Wayfarer. This is no place for casual visitors. You have wandered into a nest of vipers. But have no fear. Eshundir will take care of you. Come closer and let us conduct business.
I don't know if it resonates with any of you guys, but he has an Oblivion look and voice sound to me from the game. That's quite cool. So, you're Eshundir, the smuggler. I need to ask you about something.
Oh, I prefer merchant to smuggler, but call me what you will. I transport rare and valuable antiquities, no questions asked. I'm also considered the most knowledgeable Argonian Relics expert outside of Black Marsh. So, how can I help you this day?
What can you tell me about a person named Margus Dirius?
Ah, I know Margus well. We both deal in antiquities. He actually approached me recently. As a consultant, you understand. So I'm familiar with Margus's current plans. I am happy to share that information, in exchange for a simple favor.
Now, there appears to be two options. So, one of them, alright, tell me what do you want me to do, suggests that I will have to go and do his little part of the quest. Or, you can intimidate if you have the skill point purchased in the Fighters Guild skill line, and just say to him, I don't have time for this, tell me about Margus now or I'll beat the information out of you. Not quite eats many cakes style, so what I'll do for the video, we shall go for this option and see what he wants us to do.
I require a Wamasu egg. Not just any egg, mind you. A specific egg from a specific nest. Let me mark the location on your map. Bring me an egg from that nest, and I'll tell you more about Margus than you really care to know.
Wow, he's not asking for much, is he? A specific egg from a specific nest. I'll get you the Wamasu egg.
Do not take too long. I want an egg, not a hatchling after all. May 100 shades of luck color your days, Wayfarer.
Ooh, I like his sign-off though. Okay, so now we're going to the second person.
If you're looking for information, then you've come to the right place. I am the most knowledgeable broker in the refuge. On the other hand, if you work for the town guard, I have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, first of all, I am loving her outfit. I don't think I've seen it in the Crown store. So if it does pop up, I think I might just have to get it. I seek information about Margus Dirius.
Well, information is my primary business, and business is good. Which reminds me, I never give anything away for free, especially information. Perform a favor for me, then I'll tell you what I know about Margus Dirius.
Well, no one gives information away for free, do they? There's always something. So what kind of favor are we talking about?
The best kind. One that benefits us both. Allow me to mark a house on your map. Inside you'll find a crate that contains an elegant jacket. I am something of a snappy dresser, and I want that jacket. Bring it to me, and I'll tell you all about Margus.
And I don't deny that you are a snappy dresser. So hopefully this elegant jacket is worth it for the information. And the final person.
The black market is closed. This one has inventories to catalog, and my assistant has yet to return. I sent him to retrieve a package, but he never came back. Bother someone else, please.
Everybody's assistance goes missing at some point, doesn't they? Does your black market deal in Argonian Antiquities?
You don't take a hint very well, do you? To answer your question, this market buys and sells certain items of historic value. We maintain an extensive list of wealthy collectors, and are always on the lookout for specific relics. Why do you ask?
I need to find out about a collector named Margus Dirius.
You want to know about Margus? Interesting. Very well. Perform a service, and this one will tell you what you want to know. Locate my assistant and bring him back. Or at least tell me if it is time to hire a new one. Good help is so hard to find.
How did we know we were going to find him? Where did your assistant go?
This one sent Argar to an old ruin. He was to pick up a package from some thieves we do business with and bring it to me. Here, let me mark the location on your map. Go find out what happened to him. Then, I will tell you about Margus Darius.
Fine, let's go do that as well. How many assistants have we had to find in this game itself? All those poor assistants. So now let's take a look at where these three places actually are on the map. So I'm in Stonefall still. So for Ruthless Competition, I've got to stay in Davon's watch to acquire an elegant jacket for Grethaa. I have to go to Soft Floam Cavern, a world boss area, to retrieve a Wamasu egg for Eshundir. And it looks like I go to Sheograf's Tongue, which is a delve, to find Urzashi's assistant. And for the last two I mentioned, it looks like the Sathrin Plantation Way Shrine is going to be the easiest one to get to. If you're doing Ruthless Competition on your Daggerfall Covenant character, then the following places are where you will be sent. Acquire an elegant jacket for Grethaa in Daggerfall, the town centre area, where you will be sent to Gaines House to collect. The world boss Trapjaw's Cove to retrieve a Wamasu egg for Eshundir, and the closest way shrine is Burial Tombs. And then for finding Urzashi's assistant, you need to go to Cryptwatch Fort Delve, and the Crosswitch Way Shrine will be the closest for access. If you're doing Ruthless Competition on your Aldmeri Dominion character, then these are the following locations that you will be sent to. For Eshundir, the world boss Seedside Scarp Camp in Oradon will be where to go to collect the Wamasu egg. Closest way shrine is possibly Tansewell. To acquire an elegant jacket for Grethaa, you need to pop back to Focal Guard using the Focal Guard Way Shrine, and you will be sent to Watch Captain Astanya's home. And to find Urzashi's assistant, you will be sent to Baywen Delve, and the closest way shrine would be the college one. But first we shall find this elegant jacket. So we are currently at this point, and the jacket is over there. So not far to go. Is it going to be wise to shortcut over here? Ah, no, we'll just do it this way instead. Just be careful when following your map markers, because obviously everything's going to be highlighted. so I might as well highlight that one. Ooh, we're gonna be trespassing at Sethri's house. So it's a simple lock. Can we do it?
Really? You had to come in here?
No one's seen me. Quick, quick, quick.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Well, I've got the elegant jacket. Quick, quick. You do not
Hey,
see
wait!
me.
What are you doing over there?
I am a figment of your imagination. I have arrived at Sathran's Plantation Way Shrine, and I think I'm going to go off and do Sheograf's Tongue delve first. So that's for finding Urzashi's assistant. I should mark it on my map so I don't get confused with the other quests. So, taking a look at where to go inside Sheograf's Tongue, and we're going to find, hopefully, Urzashi's assistant alive and well, do you think? In this delve. So this line that I'm following will be the easiest route to take. As usual, there will be a sky shard in the delve, and possibly a quest line if you haven't done those already. I'm apparently going to pick up some shadow spun breaches, sorry. Oh, it does look like someone's just ahead of me. Let's see if I can run past these guys.
Do we control the Daedra, or do they... Ban out! Go around!
Oh, well, it looks like it's bosses to fight first. Let's do that. Always get some extra goodies here and there. And there he is. Ah, poor Argo. Oh, I would take his notched sword. Don't think that sword really stood up against those two though, did they? That's a bit of a shame. And now all that's left to do is to retrieve the Wamasu egg. It doesn't look like I have very far to go to pick up this egg. The Wamasu egg. I've just got to go to the world boss location, Shivering Shrine, to pick it up. There's the boss. Murkmire. Can I get it without being detected? Oh, I can. Look at that. Run away. Run away. I have now come back to the Outlaws Refuge in Stone Falls. Let's see if these guides are going to keep their side of the bargain when I give them their items for information.
Welcome back, Wayfarer. Was your journey successful? Have you acquired one of those beautiful eggs as I requested?
Here's the Wamasu egg you sent me for.
What an exquisite specimen. Well done, my friend, well done. As for the information you required, know that Marcus has involved himself with a band of thugs and outlaws. They hide in a dark cave like poisonous mushrooms.
What else can you tell me about this cave?
I can tell you that the cave is called the Sunless Hollow, and it's located not too far from here. I have one more bit of advice. Marcus and his associates are dangerous. Should you find them, I suggest caution. And that concludes our business.
Alright then, thank you for the advice. Oh, does he say anything else?
1,000 greetings, Wayfarer, but I do not think we have anything further to discuss. Now, go away.
Ah, I liked his beginning, and then he was just like, go away. So, alright then. So, Grethaa, what do you have?
A little bird told me you were on your way down here. It also mentioned that you had something that would make both of us very happy. Is it true? Were you able to acquire the elegant jacket?
Here's the elegant jacket you requested.
Perfect. Did you know this jacket belonged to an associate of Margus Darius? There should be a note in the pocket. Ah, here it is. And this confirms the information I promised to share with you. Margus works with a group called the Blackguards.
The Blackguards, right? Because she just sounded like she said bladders. Who are the Blackguards?
Just one of the most dangerous bands of outlaws to emerge from the swamps of Black Marsh. The group supposedly started years ago in Black Rose Prison. I'm not sure why Margus and the Blackguards are working together, but nothing good will come of it.
No, she definitely said blackguards. Blackguards? Bladders? I'm sure it's Blackguards. Anyway, does she say it again?
Our business is done. Please tell your friends that Grethaa provides only the best information, as long as the customer can meet my price.
Well, I gave you your price, which was the elegant jacket. Why aren't you wearing it? Why aren't you showing off this fancy jacket? I know it contained the information I needed, but still, you did say you liked fashion.
Was your search successful? Were you able to find my assistant, Argar?
I found this notched sword beside your assistant's body.
This one wishes it weren't. But that is definitely Argar's blade. Such are the risks when dealing with the criminal element. Well, no use crying over spilled moon sugar. You provided the service. Now, remind me what you wanted to know.
Anything you can tell me about Margus Darius would be appreciated.
This one hears rumors. Margus Darius searches for Argonian relics of considerable power. Something from the time of the great Argonian civilization, as I understand it. Margus has a hidden storehouse for these relics, but that's all this one knows.
Alright then, thank you. So, she doesn't really give as much information as the other two, I think, because she just knows that, well, mind you, she does, because she says that they use the place to store it, whereas the first guy just mentioned what it was called. So, let's head back out and talk to Concordia Mercius about our findings. It's back outside the Davon's Watchway Shrine, where my little pet guard decided it was sleepy time. Oh, he's now awake, so I suppose we could go talk to her.
Oh good, you're back. I just returned from my own investigations. I followed a lead, but the trail ran cold. Very disappointing. So tell me what happened in the Outlaw Refuge. Were you able to learn anything new about Margus Darius?
Margus Darius is working with thugs from the Black Marsh called the Blackguards.
The Blackguards. My sister's tangled with them in Murkmire. I need to warn Jee-Lar. He's one of our agents. I've got him looking into Margus as well, but you seem to be having more luck. What else did you learn?
Margus and the blackguards are looking for powerful Argonian relics, they have a hidden storehouse.
That's troubling. If we don't act fast, those antiquities will disappear, and the Argonians will lose a little more of their history. If only we knew where this hidden storehouse was located.
It's in a cave called the Sunless Hollow.
You are a wonder, my friend. I know exactly where that cave is. Allow me to mark the location on your map. Are you willing to see this through? I'll rally Jee-Lar, but time is of the essence. Will you go to Sunless Hollow and recover the relics?
I'll head there immediately. For the Ebonheart Pact part, the Sunless Hollow is in between two way shrines, Brothers of Strife and Vivek's Antlers. And I'm going to go to Vivek Antlers and see what's inside this Sunless Hollow. If you're doing this quest, the Ruthless Competition, on your Daggerfall Covenant character, then the Sunless Hollow will be roughly here in Glenumbra, and the closest way shrines are Dylan's Mill or Belburn Rock Way Shrine to get to it. If you are doing the Ruthless Competition on your Aldmeri Dominion character, then Sunless Hollow will appear here on your Oregon map, and it is in between the Tanzawell Way Shrine and the Matheson Way Shrine to get to it. Oh, right there. I would not have known that was an entrance if there wasn't a quest marker there. So now we have to retrieve the Argonian Antiquities. It's only a short place. We'll follow it through. Oh, of course, we'd come across some of these blackguards. There must be a reason why they're not pronouncing it as Blackguard. I mean, they said Black Marsh and Black Rose Prison. Oh, an alchemist. Have we come across alchemists fighting before? Oh, they gave me some gold. That's not too bad. Ooh, lava! Gosh, she looked like she actually missed them then. Oh, well, I missed interrupting them. And that one. I think he's poisoning me, but as an Argonian, you've got resistance to that anyway. That's not very nice. He's going to ruin my outfit. Oh, but there is a journal of Margus Dirius. Let's see what he has to say. On this, the anniversary of the death of my son, it grieves me to admit that I am no closer to exacting my revenge on Murkmire and the damned Argonians than I was last year at this time. I finally have a way to make the Argonians pay. I just need to ingratiate myself with the Mercius sisters and become a trusted member of their fledgling society, Cyrodilic Collections. The fools don't realise it, but they actually have a lead on a number of powerful Argonian relics, including the one I've been searching for. So straight away, he says, on the anniversary of the death of my son, and Concordia has already mentioned that he has dabbled in some sorcery. I can't see this being very good. I reckon this is going to go down a necromancy route. I still can't believe my luck. Those idiots at Cyrodilic Collections actually granted me access to their precious research. It was child's play to steal their notes. Not only do these notes save me the time and trouble of conducting the research myself, it points me to exactly the Argonian antiquities that I've been looking for. I applaud Concordia Mercius and her meticulous analysis of historic documents and local legends. Soon the Saltor of Norgsil will be mine, and that will lead me to the real prize. Famia and Concordia, how naive those sisters are. They see Argonians as put upon, downtrodden people, but nothing could be further from the truth. The Argonians are a menace. I know what I'm talking about. After all, I barely survived my 2 treks through the swamps of Murkmire. Various tribes of lizards hunted me, killed my companions, and left me for dead, when I simply tried to negotiate with them. The hateful creatures, why wouldn't they leave me alone? And why did the Deadwater warriors have to kill my beloved son? He was just trying to protect me. Okay, so this guy has some serious beef with Argonians, and eats many cakes. I think her blood is boiling slightly. Well, what's done is done. Now that I have the sacred secret, I just need to find an Argonian who can accurately translate the lizard scribblings and tell me where to find the relic I seek. The Blackguards might be crude and hot-headed, but they lived up to their part of our bargain. They located 6 potential experts on Argonian antiquities, specifically on the period known as Duskfall and the time before it. I don't believe for a moment that the lizards actually built those sandmeres and other stone structures. However, I can certainly see them squatting in such places and claiming them as their own. Oh, we certainly need to meet up with this guy and give him a piece of our mind. I'll make these Argonians tell me everything they know. Then, once the relic of power is in my possession, I will finally have my revenge on Murkmire and its evil inhabitants. It's many cakes not evil. She's so sweet and nice. And now she needs to kick some butt. Some laggard butts. Oh my goodness, my fighting has gotten really terrible. She's out of practice, she's actually eaten one too many cake slices, possibly. He's gone into the wall, that's unfair. Oh, I got him though. Ah, some more people. Come on then. Well, if they're going to give me gold, why not? Oh, I've just noticed the quest markers, so not far to go. So, antiquity chest number 1. No one's come out to get me, alright. Number 2.
That doesn't belong to you.
Oh, so not only have we spotted another Argonian, but look at that, doesn't that look like the Crown Crates logos? Anyway, let's go talk to Jee-Lar.
Answer quick. Are you a blackguard, or are you the friend Concordia sent me to assist?
I'm a friend of Concordia. I recovered these antiquities for Cyrodilic Collections, and I certainly know that it's got to be pronounced as blackguards.
Sounds like you didn't need Jee-Lar's help after all. Ah well, I'm not anxious to fight with these blackguards anyway. I erect the spine of greeting, new friend of Jee-Lar. I am happy to meet you, and that's a fact.
How long have you worked for Cyrodilic Collections?
I have been with Concordia and her sister from the beginning. I left my home in Murkmire to help recover the stolen past of my people. and to participate in adventures. All very exciting. Head back to Concordia and I'll meet you there.
I'll see you there. Oh, so we've made a new friend. Does he have anything else to say?
You should get back to Concordia with those items. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, okay then. As you will have noticed, there is a lot of going backwards and forwards. So we are now back in Davon's watch. And we're ready to talk to Concordia again.
Tell me your trip to Sunless Hollow was successful, my friend. I could use a little good news right about now.
I recovered these antiquities from the Sunless Hollow, but there was no sign of Margus Darius.
Let me see what you found. An Argonian charm necklace. See the amulet? That's a river stone. The Imperial Legion called them swamp coins. And this is a Zalto tablet. That literally translates as sacred secret. Very interesting.
Are these items significant in some way?
An old legend involves a necklace and a tablet, if I'm right. Return to the Outlaw Refuge and talk to Eshundir the smuggler. He's an expert on Argonian lore. Ask him what he knows about these relics. Meanwhile, there's a book I need to look at.
I'll go have another talk with Eshundir. I think that's the first time I've actually pronounced his name right. So, back to the Outlaw's Refuge that she sent you to in the first place. And Eshundir did say he was an expert in Argonian lore outside of Black Marsh. So hopefully he's got something to say. Ah.
What do you want?
I told you not to deal with Margus Darius.
That looks like Eshundir on the floor. Ah, poor man.
This is all your fault. Criminal activity always carries a certain amount of danger. But your questions have brought this Wamasu down upon our heads. Poor Eshundir. He didn't deserve this fate.
What happened down here?
This one has no proof. But I'm sure Margus sent one of his blackguard thugs to silence poor Eshundir. I feel it in my tail. Grethaa slipped away at the first sign of trouble, and I hid in a crate. Eshundir, he wasn't so lucky.
I was hoping Eshundir could tell me about these Argonian antiquities.
Antiquities, you say? Let me have a look. This one is not the expert that Eshundir is. Was. But this tablet tells the secret of an Argonian nightmare idol. Very rare. Probably dangerous. Why did you make me touch these things? Take them back!
A nightmare idol? I don't understand.
No, I will say nothing else. This one prefers to keep her blood inside her body. But these items point to other relics. Relics Margus needs to reach his ultimate goal. Whatever that is. The blackguard murderer. Maybe he left a clue you could follow.
And I agree with her. I enjoy keeping blood inside my body too, so good idea. I'll take a look around. So, a bone knife. A blackguard note. Grethaa needs a lesson. Urzashi needs a reminder. Eshundir needs a grave. Return to the Chid-Moska Ruins when the deeds are done. We're close to finding the items I'm looking for, and I need the blackguards here when the moment finally arrives. Signed, MD. You know, using the same first two initials of the man I've been saying the name of the whole time doesn't really leave it to the imagination of who it potentially is. Oh, but here's our favourite Argonian
Over
again.
here, friend of Concordia.
Aw, I'm friend of Concordia. You can call me Eats Many Cakes, it's fine.
There you are. Was the smuggler able to tell you anything about those antiquities you found? Concordia certainly seems to think they might be important. I'm still learning to understand dry skin emotions, but I'm pretty sure she's concerned.
Eshundir was murdered, but I learned that the Antiquities are leading Margus to something important.
Concordia mentioned something about the Zalto tablet, an old legend. Reminds me of a story my egg mother used to tell me about a cursed skull. That's a worry for later. Concordia sent me to help you right before she departed.
Where did Concordia go?
Concordia has a camp in Shadowfen outside Stormhold. She went to check on things and do a little more research on the items you recovered. As for us, we need to figure out how to find Margus fast.
The murderer dropped a note. It says Margus is gathering the blackguards at the Chid-Moska Ruins.
Chid-Moska? That's in Shadowfen, and that's a fact. We should hurry if we want to stop Margus and the blackguards. I can arrange transportation for us. Just tell me when you're ready to go.
I think we're going to have to start a tally on how often he says that's a fact. Pretty sure that's 2 now. So I'm ready, let's go.
The ruins are up ahead. I'll wait here and make sure the boat stays safe. There are all kinds of horrible creatures in the swamp, and some of them eat boats. That's a fact.
Number 3. Before I enter the ruins, tell me about the Zalto tablet and the legend you mentioned.
Well, Zalto means sacred secret. Each tablet contains its own mystery. I think this one is related to the legend of Jee-Lar. He was an ancient Argonian sorcerer. Terrorized most of Black Marsh, or so the story goes.
What does an ancient sorcerer have to do with all of this?
Not the sorcerer, but the relic he left behind. The legend claims that Jee-Lar used his considerable arcane energy to imbue his skull with a powerful curse when he died. The process turned the skull into solid gold.
Wow. Turned his own skull into solid gold. Do you think that's what they're after in the ruins?
That seems unlikely. The story I heard claims that the skull was hidden on an island off the coast of Black Marsh. Margus probably has the blackguards looking for more clues that point to the skull's exact location. Be careful in there, my friend.
Alright then, I will. You sure you don't want to come with us?
The ruins are up ahead. I'll wait here and make sure the boat stays safe. There are all kinds of horrible creatures in the swamp, and some of them eat boats. That's a fact.
I won't count that one in, seeing as he's already done it. So, in fact, we just need to go here, to the Chid-Moska Ruins. And it's not that far away, and that's a fact. Ooh, can I get there without attracting anything? Ah, bummer. You do not see me. I can enter the ruins unopposed. Alright, we're back in another delve. Looks like I'm going to have to take the long way round, because that looks like a gate. Well, we could try. Oh, we'll run into these guys again. Let's see. Oh, they've got the same idea as me. Will it work? No. We cannot use this door right now. That's a shame, that. Oh, I thought I was helping out, but turns out I didn't even press the button. So sorry. They got some power on them. Mind you, as a tank, I don't really have as much DPS damage. I'm alright doing things by myself. Oh, I felt like I actually did something then. Ah, so there is a boss in here as well. and a Sky Shard and possibly a quest too. We just want to grab the Nightmare Idol. So now we need to go back to Jee-Lar. But yes, there will be a boss in this section here that appears. So let's go back to Jee-Lar.
You found something? And you made it out alive! Oh, you continue to surprise me, my friend. Hop in the boat and we'll head for Concordia's camp outside Stormhold.
Finally! You don't know how worried I was for you and Jee-Lar. After I heard about the murder in the Outlaws Refuge, all I could imagine was you and my agent lying in a ditch somewhere. I don't suppose you learned more about Margus's plans.
The Black Marketeer told me the Salto tablet revealed the secret of an Argonian nightmare idol.
That corresponds with what I was able to determine, and I'm sure it's somehow related to the legends of Eshundir. But what happened to you and Jee-Lar after you left the Outlaws Refuge? Were you able to track down Margus?
No, but a clue led us to the Chid-Moska Ruins. That's where I recovered this nightmare idol.
What an excellent specimen. But see this opening on the back of the statue? A cavity. But whatever was stored inside it is missing. It looks like Margus Darius continues to remain one step ahead of us. Curse his arrogant eyes.
So what does this all mean? What is Margus Darius actually looking for?
Only one conclusion makes sense. Margus seeks the golden skull of Eshundir. Whatever was inside the idol could lead him right to it. A worry for later. Right now, know that Cyrodilic Collections appreciates your help. Take this with our thanks.
Alright then, thank you very much. And that looks like that's the end of the Ruthless Competition quest.
Alright, time to get back to work. Ready for another
There
adventure,
you
my
go.
friend?
So she started her speech for the next quest, and then she's got a fresh quest marker above her head. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, I did say I was only going to do the first part, a Ruthless Competition to begin with. So this is the end of part 1 of the Murkmire Prologue questline. I hope you enjoyed it. What do you think the outcomes are going to be for it if you haven't already done it yet? If you have done it, what did you like about it? Are you enjoying the Murkmire Prologue storylines? Are you doing them on all your characters? And does it make you look forward to Murkmire actually being released? If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and hopefully you'll want to come back for part 2 of the Murkmire Prologue story questline. Thanks very much for watching.